And you have one of your songs called Dada. What is the meaning of Dada, just briefly? What is the meaning of Dada? Being that Dada also means something, a Kiswahili thing here in Kenya. It also means something. It means a sister. So what does Dada mean in reggae? What does Dada mean in Jamaica?
Go on again, I didn't get you.
As I was saying, what does Dada mean? What does Dada mean?
Dada.
What does Dada mean in Jamaica?
Dada is like your father.
Yes,
You
I.
know, Jamaica, we have some slangs and terms of, our native language. So Dada means father, our grandfather.
Yes, I, yes, I. And I also understand one of your music will be featured in a movie, in a upcoming serious big movie. Could you kindly tell us more about that, Rasta?
Well, it's not my music. It's Teacher D's music, you
True.
know. But we're from the same camp, It's like um, we started out with 10 Floor Records. That's our own record label. So Teacher D released his album, I think 7 years ago, um, with a title called Rastafari Way. Now, it is nice to know in this pandemic time that the James Bond movie reached out to Teacher D and us that they wanted to use that track into the movie, Rastafari Way. That's also the title of the album. So now we're waiting for this movie to drop because everything is through the gate already. The deal is settled and everything, and you know our production have this big deal with a big movie that is blessing, and that is nice for us as a artists coming up from way back in the days, doing our stuff, and this was a plan of getting some of these big opportunity.
Yes, I can't wait for it. Can't wait for it. I tell you, Rastaman is all about conquering all. So, should we expect a new album after Blessed Indeed and all that?
Yes, I am currently now I'm working on my new album. I'm putting my heart and soul in it. Um, I wish to improve from the Blessed Indeed album, to give my people better quality, um, better instrumentals, more live instrumentals, and also, to improve my singing and my ability to do music for my people. Um, I don't have a set date for this album, but I can tell that sometime this year I will be releasing a new album. I don't have an album title as yet because I have so many great songs to to pick from. So I'm just waiting on the right time and the right energy to finalize this album for release this year.
Holding you to your
And
word.
it's also
Yes, I
and
holding
it's
you
also a reggae.
true to that, Rasta. So as I was saying, we are holding you to your word, as you have said, no particular time, but hopefully this year, an album
Yes,
from Don
exactly.
Tippa. So where can we be able to check out some of your music, some of your catalogs, and just to be able to keep in touch in addition to your social media handles and everything? And relatively, before you answer all that, I would also love to know, rumors are spreading that you and TJ are brothers. Is that true? Yes, I.
Yeah, I'm the bigger brother of TJ.
Wow.
It's five of us.
Okay.
The only one is not doing music currently is our little sister. But three brothers doing music. Greg Roy is also my brother. And my other brother is a drummer that I was talking about earlier. He's all over this world doing music because he have a live band. So it's like a musical family.
True to that. I can see a musical thing there. Yo, we also celebrate TJ in a real big way, and we are a big fan of his music too. I just had to tell
It's
you.
nice.
Yes, I. To my DJ, before you get to give it to him, we'll just love to know your social media handles and everything. How we can be, how can
Well,
we be able to connect to your music? How can we be able to get your music, buy your music, and all that?
well, all of my songs are on digital platforms or worldwide. You know, like iTunes, Amazon, Apple Music, Spotify. You know, everywhere online that's where music selling, you can find Dan Tipper. You know, and you know, if you want to find me on social media network like Instagram, Apple, Facebook, and and all these things. You just have to type Dan Tipper and it will pop up. You know,
Yes,
I
I.
guess
Yes,
I'm the
I.
only Dan Tipper in the world right now.
True to that. True to that. Respect to the maximum. Super DJ.
All
Something.
right, Don Topper, as we finish about this, yeah, you talked about we've been talking about the movie, uh, Teacher D is being featured in, and is one of your best friend, and you've been also talking about loving your neighbor and your friends. So how can you describe Teacher D just in a few words? According to Teacher D, and then a lot of youths are watching the show right now, and they're really speaking with a lot of confidence. Do you think about the depression side of it? The pandemic has brought a lot of negative things to the youth, losing their jobs everywhere. What can you tell the youth right now watching you as Teacher D?
As Don Tipper. Yes, I.
Well,
As Don Tipper.
Teacher Lee is a brother from another mother. Since I know Teacher Lee from 1997. And from that first day that I know him, we become brothers from that day, you know. We always stay in contact no matter how far we are from each other. We help each other in our musical career to go forward, you know. So it's like a brother from another mother. What I would say to all youths and all the people who are in this pandemic right now, you know, to it's very hard, but we have to try. We have to try. Um, we have to stay fit. We have to keep our body in good condition because this virus is a virus that can get to everybody, you know. Because for me, I think this virus is like an airborne virus, you know. So I would tell people if you have to wear your mask, try to, you know. You must always stay clean, wash your hands, do the proper things that the people who are in charge ask, ask us to do, you know. We have to try to lift up our friends and also family members in this time. We don't have a job, we have to find ways to live, you know, not in a bad way, you know. If we can ask for help, we ask for help. If we can use our mind to create something positive to live from, we can also try that. But don't be down by this virus because I can contest to this that I have been living with a virus from I was 3 years old. I don't know the right name for it, but in Jamaica they call it polio. Now I went to get a vaccine when my parents bring me to get a vaccine and they give me the vaccine without checking and instead of preventing me from catching it, I got it through the vaccine. So I've been walking with a limp from I was 3 years old. That is why they call me Dante. But I never give up once on doing what I want to do. I can play football, I play basketball. I do every sports that you can think of, to enjoy myself. And I don't think about how I'm walking, you know. So I would tell all the people in this world now, just believe that this will end. Because the more people believe, the more we will create good from what is going on right now.
Yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. You've just talked about washing our hands, and you have also talked about that despite all the trials and tribulation, we have to just know that this is just another calamity which will just end. Thank you very much. We listen to your music a lot here in Kenya, and we'll definitely spread your music to the maximum. Hopefully, we'll be waiting for the next album as it will be dropping soon, and we'll keep on communicating because we definitely got loads and loads and loads to catch up onto. We really appreciate your time. We really celebrate you once again. Thank you for your time, Rastaman. And remember, you'll
Yes,
always,
sir.
yes, you'll
Yes, sir.
always,
Thanks and blessings for this show. I really appreciate it. And I say hi to all my fans and friends in Kenya. Yeah, I'm a friend of Shashamani Sound, so big up Nairobi, Kenya, and all my friends in Kenya and Africa and all over in Europe, Jamaica, all over the world. I would say just live up my friends and fans, and I am thankful to be able to do this show to reach out to all of you, and I wish everybody all the best.
yes,